Hello, good morning, and welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the weekend vibes check-in. So keep in mind, though, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out this weekend. The message may or may not be for you. Just take what resonates, leave behind the rest. But right now, with Pluto just stationing retrograde, many are being forced to kind of face their shadow. And so I woke up this morning, I was ready to face the day, and then I nosedived into some very low energy. And so the energy is thick. I do feel so many out there are going beyond like the surface level of the journey, right? And so for the longest time, a lot of us got away with a little bit of spiritual bypassing. And now we're going deep when it comes to our physical and our emotional lives when it comes to this retrograde. And so this weekend, I feel, is all about exposure, exposing secrets. There could be hidden feelings being brought to light. There could be family secrets being brought to light. There's something being brought into the light for something to be seen in its entirety, in its truth, to set us free. And so the truth kind of comes to set us free. But first, it shatters our illusions. And that can be quite a painful process to go through the disillusionment and to see things in that clarity. And so there's a difficult but necessary truth, I feel, coming to light in the energies. And this is part of life. This really is part of the enlightenment journey. And so I just felt like a major reality check, almost like a bottoming out energy, which is probably why I'm feeling very drained. So I don't know how many zodiac signs I'm going to get out there this weekend, but I'm going to try, guys. But basically, whatever's been denied, whatever's been buried, whatever's been repressed is coming to light. So before going any further, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, share the video. It helps circulate the content, helps the channel to grow. Just a nice, free, easy way to show me a little bit of support. It just encourages me to keep putting some content out there. We also have the moon in Pisces, going into Aries later today. And so I feel with the moon going into Aries later today, it's going to be forming a sextile to Pluto. And this is bringing in, I feel, this energy of like the Tower with the Ace of Cups. And so a shift in beliefs, a shift in consciousness. This could be a higher heart activation. This could be the breakdown of a false relationship leading to a new beginning in love. Profound self-healing is another energy I feel coming through. And so I feel we need to be willing to embrace the restlessness. I was also shown the Empress with the Knight of Wands. And so this is the energy of being fearless, initiating change, acting now, thinking later, taking a risk, doing what intuitively feels right. Like maybe now is the right time for action when it comes to embracing change. So let's go a little bit further in with some cards. I decided to dig in with the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck today. To start, we're going to get a few of these cards to see what needs to come through for the collective. Aquarius. And so this Pluto retrograde, I feel really is a re-evaluation of our collaborations, our relationships, who we collaborate with. I see a little bit of Saturn energy playing out here. And so there's a restructuring, right? And so we're going into the age of Aquarius. And although Aquarius is an air sign, it is the water bearer. It is the energy of collaboration. I pour into you, you pour into me. There's almost like a justice energy coming through with the 11. Connected to the Justice card. And this card wanted to kind of flip out too as I opened up the box. And we get third house communication in reverse. Now, normally I don't read oracle cards in reverse, but this is also feeling almost like an Ace of Cups in reversed. So there could have been a block when it comes to receiving divine communication due to a block on the heart chakra is what's coming through. And so there's, I want to say, a symbiosis going on here. There's some type of synthesis or alchemization going on when it comes to receiving divine communication through the heart. So there could be a heart chakra activation. There could be a severing of a false contract for a new collaboration. And look at that bottom of the deck as I pull it out, the Arrival. So There's that stag energy again. And so this is like a page of cups too. There's some deep emotional exploration, I feel, going on in the energies when it comes to confronting our shadows, our shadow side, our fears, anything really that has been denied. And so a deep emotional exploration in order to really step into your sovereignty, your authority. So I do feel the energy is challenging. I'm going to put it all back in, guys. We're going to get further into these messages. I would also like to mention, I did talk about how this Pluto retrograde is going to affect you through the houses within your birth chart. So that was over on the membership side of my channel. If you are not a channel member, this would be the video to join, to go and see. And so I go live every Thursday at noon over on the membership side, and I like to keep it all about growth and expansion. Sometimes I do all zodiac card pulls, whatever I'm guided to talk about that week based on the current energies we're sitting in, and whatever my guides bring forward for like a lesson or a teaching that week that they feel both of us need to explore further. So if you'd like to be a channel member, please feel free to go check it out. I'll put a video card link above, or there is a link down below in the description box if you'd like to be a channel member. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, there is a new webpage. Go check it out. I think I'm going to do a video too and talk about what all is entailed in the readings that I offer. So if you'd like to book a reading, go check it out. I'd love to get that booked in for you. But let's see what else needs to come through. Keep in mind too, this is not sign specific, but I will call it zodiac signs that I feel need mentioning throughout the reading. Well, Libra, right out the gate. There is a rebalancing. I feel throat chakra. And so I also feel a little bit of Cancer energy, Chariot. And so there is an alignment going on. There is a weighing of the heart, a purging of the heart chakra activation for sure. The balance, the Libra balanced energy is connected to the energy of Mot, which is the weighing of the heart. And so does your heart feel as light as a feather? Have you forgiven? Have you purged? Have you released the past? Because we can't really get in that chariot and go full steam ahead on the journey. And we can't really, you know, take control of our life until we kind of balance out these emotions. So there is a karmic rebalancing. There could be a karmic reckoning going on here. Oh, we get relationship. So the 7th house, there's almost like a 5 of Cups energy going on here within a relationship where I feel maybe there is a lack of equanimity, a lack of equality. There is a need to balance something out here for sure. So the 7th house is our one-on-one relationships. And there could be some type of bondage here or feeling tied down to a situation. I feel strong regrets. I feel 5 of Cups. And then we do, oh, there we go, that 9th house exploration. And so there's that deep dive. And so there is a 7 of Cups energy at play. There is disillusionment, almost like a reorientation of somebody's path here. There is a Tower with an Ace of Cups for sure. What's on the bottom of the deck? So get ready to be debilitated. The energy is very discomforting, but this is leading to karmic freedom. I feel maybe somebody is paying off some karmic debt. And there is 2 paths being presented. And so there is a difficult but necessary transition going on here in order for somebody to arrive at that most authentic expression of self. So we're right back to that 1st house energy now, to the Page of Cups. And look at that too. There's like the world energy kind of tucked in there, right where maybe the soul star chakra would be at. And so somebody here might be also gaining worldly recognition is another message, stepping into leadership, really arriving. And this is also maybe triggering a decision to be made. But there is a need to really consider what it is that you want to cultivate moving forward. So 2nd house energy. I do feel there's High Priestess energy here. We could have a Taurus. We could have a Taurus that is a healer, that is a psychic and intuitive. A Taurus energy will keep putting one foot in front of the other. They're determined, right? We could have somebody that receives psychedelic visions. That's another message as well. But something about the 2nd house of resources, self-worth, and self-value. And there is a new beginning here. Oh, see, and there's that 2nd house. There is a new beginning here. There is an opportunity, I feel, for a new beginning in love, but it is going to require motion. It is going to require action. It's going to require taking a risk, embracing restlessness, and fearlessly going after some change. There is also this energy of maybe somebody got tempted by materialism and greed and resources. And so be careful not to be tempted by materialism and greed. And so it is a reality check about some type of collaboration. And now we get the Mercury messages card upright. So there's some type of judgment going on here. I do feel, get ready to receive a message. I feel like almost like a spontaneous Kundalini activation with the two snakes, almost like with feather-like wings, like a dragon energy as well. And so I do feel with the moon in Pisces, perceptions are going to be shifting. There is almost like a dreamlike quality. I feel disillusionment. Somebody here I feel is really struggling with releasing the lower ego and coming in with a message, because I think the energy is very oversensitive with the moon in Pisces. And there is a perspective shift. They're showing me the Hanged Man now in my third eye. And so somebody's perception is shifting, and there's a deep dive here. There is a deep dive. So something here is very uncomfortable, but an opportunity to cultivate maybe some new resources, but it's going to have to require some action to be taken. And there might be a need to overcome some fear, but there is like a reckoning when it comes to equilibrium. So let's go a little bit further here, guys. Let's see what is hidden on the heart when it comes to this 7th house relationship. There is a foundation and focus. I feel a broken foundation and focus. And so if you want balance, peace, and harmony in your life, there might be a need to reestablish going in another direction. And so sometimes things get so shattered we can't go back and fix it. But then it becomes almost like an entrapped trauma bond where we feel tied down and stuck, because it's hard to leave people, places, and things behind, right? Endings are not easy. And a lot of us cling to an ending long past its expiry date for fear of not knowing what's on the other side. So I do feel a broken relationship here. There's that Plutonian energy coming through obsession. So I feel there's like a false foundation here. It's not love. It's not unconditional love. It's infatuation, addiction. And so watch your obsessions. We could have somebody here really in some darker, shadowy energy needing to integrate that lesson. But let's see what is hidden when it comes to this 7th house relationship energy, where I feel a 5 of Cups. So it's like, don't really want to be there, but don't really want to let it go type energy is what it feels like. And the moon in Pisces is really bringing in a deep dive is what it feels like. We get the depth, which would be like the Piscean ocean of emotions. There's really no beginning or no end when it comes to the Piscean energy. And so there is a deep awareness coming through. There is a deep dive. There is some karma playing out here. There's that rope energy again. And so there's cause and effect. There is karmic debts being paid off in the energies this weekend and consequences. And this is connected to some type of established relationship. And I do feel there's cloudy judgment. There is a tower coming in because there's an imbalanced, distorted illusion here within a relationship where I think there is a false sense of security. It's really not a healthy established family. And somebody here I think is getting ready to unexpectedly leave a situation behind. They're going to pull a disappearing act. And I do feel they might be headed straight towards another soulmate connection where there is deep love. And so there's karma here for sure. Consequences, cause and effect. So let's jump in with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through with the tarot. We're going to do the Tarot of Dreams today. There is that spontaneous life force activation. And there's somebody getting out of Dodge. And so the 7 of Swords reverse, this could be a confession. This is definitely cause and effect. There's somebody, I think, that tried to get away with maybe hurting somebody, sneaking away, and what goes around always comes back around. So we get that Aquarian energy. So I do feel after the moon is in Pisces, it is going to go into Aquarius. Is it going to go into Aquarius? No. It's an Aquarius right now. I'm trying to think. There's confusion. There is confusion. But I do feel with the moon in Aquarius, it's bringing up some type of distortion, and the moon in Pisces is going to really create some consequences. So there is a life force activation for sure. There's some type of Kundalini rising energy going on within the collective. And this is like a confession, all cards on the table. So what goes around does come around. And so this is maybe teaching the importance and the lesson, or the importance of value, what true value is. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Libra or a Pisces, doesn't have to be. But I feel you can't run from your problems, right? So we got a runner here. So let's do 9 cards. And let's see what else needs to come through for a message for the weekend check-in. Lovers right out the gate. So there is an unexpected choice in love going on here. And there is this energy of releasing something where I think all of the passion is gone. And there could very well be a spontaneous Kundalini activation. I feel anger. I feel rage with that Palace of Wands in reverse. So I feel a base chakra activation. We get the King of Coins. So the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We get the Magician is the dead central energy. So Gemini season is just around the corner. So we go from Taurus to Gemini, I feel. Then we get the 9 of Coins in reverse. So there is a cycle reaching completion. The 7 of Wands in reversed. Leo energy, the Hermit, more Virgo. And the Queen of Wands. And so somebody really is thinking about giving up their independence. And there is a feminine here that I feel is glowing on fire. There could also be some codependency issues here though too. I feel jealousy. Somebody here is definitely jealous of somebody on the rise who's likely maybe turned her back to somebody that isn't really speaking to her, is kind of what it feels like. We could have somebody that ghosted this Queen of Wands. But I also feel there's some type of secrets coming out, illusions being shattered for sure. And then we get the Emperor in reverse. So we get the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, into the darkness, into the depths of the shadow work of self-sabotage and behaviors. The Emperor reverse with the 5 of Swords reverse. We got somebody here that will stop at nothing to get what they want. They don't care who they hurt, who they got to barrel down out of their way, as long as they get what they want when they want it. This is somebody that is rude, that is forceful, that doesn't apply logic. It's just my way or the highway type of energy. And there could be some type of an exposure connected to this Emperor in reverse. This could be healing a deeply ingrained family pattern connected to a masculine wound, a father wound as well. And that could go both ways here. And then we get the Strength card on the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Wands reversed. And so somebody here I feel is really harnessing their spiritual strength. Somebody here as well I feel has had a third eye activation and now kind of has the eye of the tiger, and they're recognizing like, hey, I got to get out of here. I got to kind of sneak through the doorway. The opportunity to leave this situation behind is being presented. So it's going to require action. It's going to be maybe risky because we could have somebody here that could be a little bit abusive or clinging to control, doesn't want this to end, Definitely codependencies here. We could have somebody here that is in a situation just for the show as well. But this King of Coins feels grounded, feels like they're trying to manifest getting somebody to give up some type of independence, because the Queen of Wands, like, she is very independent. Upright, she's independent. She's like, don't come around and waste my time. I got the glow. I'm magnetic. I know my worth. I know my value. Don't come up in here and try and steal my shine. And I do feel somebody's really thinking about, do I come in and really open up? Do I really lay it all on the table and open up here? So let's clarify this King of Coins. I do think he's getting ready to bring in an offer. He's the one attached to the Lovers card. So he's the one making a decision from the heart is what it feels like. Making a decision between two people maybe. Maybe this King of Coins is the one deciding to leave an unhealthy situation behind. And I think this was thought about for a long time, but it's going to come out unexpectedly. It might feel unexpected, but we definitely have a masculine here getting a wake-up call. I do feel leaving some type of long-standing committed partnership behind with the Hierophant reverse. It's like they're getting the call to take action right now. They're getting the call to take action right now. It's time to take action. It's time to take that leap of faith. I think somebody here is also feeling a little bit foolish, going through some type of disillusionment, maybe recognizing where they played the victim or played the martyr in some type of long-standing commitment. And I feel like this person isn't telling anybody about their plans to depart. And so this is where it's going to feel a little bit unexpected. It's going to feel like it's coming out of nowhere. But I really feel we've got somebody here for the last couple of years that really has struggled with choosing which way to go. And so there is an unexpected realignment here. But this unexpected departure or realignment really does feel like it was a long time in the making, like 7-year cycle. There could be a 7-year cycle, because there is like a loveless situation here, and there is a need to complete a cycle, I feel, when it comes to fixed patterns, fixed family secrets, in order to manifest true love. So the Magician, let's clarify the Magician, because I do feel it's this masculine that is manifesting something. So what are we manifesting? We get the Queen of Coins, a life partner, healing a core wound with the Nine of Wands reversed, and we get the Devil card. So healing something from the past, healing a past missed opportunity. We've got a masculine here that wants to heal a past missed opportunity, which with somebody that looks like a divine counterpart, a true pair. And so leaving something toxic behind. And I do think this has been a struggling cycle. There are some deep-seated childhood wounds here, I feel, that are being consciously worked through, consciously looked at, facing the shadow aspect, because this Queen of Coins is looking right at this masculine. So I do think we've got somebody here trying to manifest some type of reunion, is what it feels like. So maybe this Queen of Coins is the block. What has this Queen of Coins got to say? There's definitely a choice between two, and one of these things is not like the other, and that would be this Queen of Wands. So what's the Queen of Wands got to say? I think she's not giving up without a fight. The secret could be about the Queen of Wands and some codependencies there. So she's not a bad person, though, because she's upright. We get the Sun card. She could have Leo in her chart, and we get Justice. So there is some paying off of some karmic debt here. This could be a past life soul contract where maybe this person got hurt by this masculine and now the roles are being reversed. But I feel this Queen of Wands, I feel, is blasting something out of the water here. She's kind of exposing somebody's embarrassing secret because she feels like she's being treated unfairly or unjustly. And so there is almost like a karmic reckoning or a storm brewing behind the scenes, because somebody here is holding on to some very vengeful, angry energy. It could be the Queen of Wands. Isn't that funny how that took a turn for the worse there? But I do feel there's some codependencies here. We could have a queen going through an activation. Either way, there is an unexpected choice in love. Blocks are being removed. There is some type of disillusionment and heart chakra activation when it comes to a dishonest situation. And so the truth can only stay hidden for so long. The truth always comes to light. And so I do feel the truth is we've got somebody here that has been secretly planning action as well to depart from a situation and maybe return to something from the past connected to a missed opportunity. And that's kind of what I see here. So there is some emotional exploration. There is an unexpected message coming, and I think the energy is very discomforting. And so you're going to need to know when enough is enough as well. But there is a soulmate connection here, and I feel on the flip side, somebody's in a very bored, discontent, hollow foundation. So let's get a closing message. Let's see what else needs to come through. Moderation, temperance. Ooh, that one flipped out right away. Teaching and learning. So I do feel there is a rebalancing here, self-discipline. So we get like an Ace of Cups energy and a Three of Swords. And so, you know, sometimes we have to go through some very painful endings, and it teaches us and we learn some valuable things about ourselves. And so there is a lesson in self-discipline, because nobody's going to come and change your life except for you. And so if you're somewhere you're not happy, you and only you can choose to get in the driver's seat and take charge of a situation. And that does require open communication with self, with others. It requires emotional exploration, the commitment to do the emotional exploration. And self-discipline is also knowing when to draw the line in the sand, when to say enough is enough. And so there is a happy ending here. But there is something here that needs to completely die away before effort can be put into manifesting domestic harmony and abundance. So get ready for a shift by this Lion's Gate. By this 8-8 portal, we are manifesting domestic harmony. So get ready. First, you got to embrace your individuality. And that's what this Pluto retrograde is asking us to do. So it's uncomfortable. It's debilitating. But we got to do the work, right? That's what I got for a message today, guys. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.